Okay, first thing we're doing here today, after sitting for a couple days, is checking for oil leaks. So I put new tape down here so you can see the tape's not wet down here, but you can see the oil's going through the pump getting to it. What we care about is the leak that was underneath the pump. It is dry still, so that means it's not leaking. It's obviously that oil that dropped out in the light was me being sloppy because there's no oil residue anywhere. Alright, so there you go. No leakage. I like that. And interruptions already. We back. There, we're back again. Okay, we're going to put electronic ignition in this knuckle here. So we have this V-twin reverse rotation electronic distributor, which takes this pile of crap module from Wing Bang Land. We're not using that. So we're going to use our kickstart ultimate ignition, which is a Dyna 2000i. It's programmed for kickstart mode from them, not me. So I didn't have to reprogram it. That's a plus. So that means all the advanced curves and stuff should still work. If I do it, it locks it out. So these are these ones. I don't know if Dyna sells these or not because Ultima's gone, can't buy them anymore. So one and done. Here's the instructions if you want to read them. Yeah, I'll pass. Here's some junk we don't need. Here's the instructions for the V-twin one. Definitely don't need those. Cover we will need. Their bag of crap. Clip we will need. V-twin sticker we don't need. And there's 2 screws I actually do need. And I got interrupted already. That didn't take long. Alright, back again. Third attempt. Okay, we're going to put the ultimate ignition in here, the Dyna. Whatever you want to call it. Gives you good reliable ignition. Something that actually works. There you go. Okay, next thing we got to deal with is it's a V-twin product, so we know it's made wrong. So the last motor I did like this, where I rebuilt the whole motor. I put the distributor in here and put it all together. Bike lasted about 300 miles. The distributor locked up. So we're going to rebuild the distributor. Make sure it's good. So, very important. I can't remember if I went through all of them and redid them all or not. So this has a roll pin in it. We got to pull the roll pin out, pull this gear off, make sure the shaft is free in here, not tight, not gritty, and so you don't want the bushing to stick on the shaft. That'd be a bad thing. So these are things that we have to do when you shouldn't have to do them. Too big. Okay, one of these should work here. We got to find something that's about the right size. Lay them out, look at all of them. This one here is probably the same size as the pin. Stupid kids outside making noise. You know, that's all you're going to pick up on the video is the noise from outside. It's not working, so I'm going to close our vise up a little bit. Try to hold it and knock the pin out. Make sure your punch doesn't stick in there. Put your finger on the back side to catch the pin. Like that. pin off. I did not do this because it has original goo on it, which means I didn't do it. Pull our washer off. Hear that noise? That's not a smooth surface. It's got different steps in here with the machine. Here, 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 here. See each parting line? There's every one of those you can feel. Those are high spots. So that's not very round or smooth. Then we got the inside of the distributor. Probably not much better. So they're like what they look like. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and external hone this to make it smooth and straight. And then we'll come back and double check to fit in the bushing. And if I don't like it, I'll put a little hone through it real quick. Loosen it up so there'll be room to get oil up in there. Because you wouldn't be able to get oil in your distributor. It's kind of important. So, screw me once, but not more than once. I'll start rebuilding every time I get one of these now. Nothing worse than have a new bike and lose the motor. No fun. Okay, this goes over here. Tripod goes over here. Oh, that's kind of loose. Okay. So first thing I do is get the external hone, which is going to be over here. Okay. Got our hone. I've been using that hone a lot lately on this motor. I think everything I got to do, I hone it. Okay, this can be a little bit tricky because I got to hold it from this side. I don't want to hold it just from this side. So I'm going to put a little bit of honing oil on there right now. I'm going to stick this on top of here. Stick in our light. Okay, I'm going to start honing it. It's very rough. Okay. Take our hone out, wipe it off. Dirty rag on the floor. I get the cleaner rag. Now it's been honed. You can still see the machine marks. I didn't take off much, but if you notice, my fingernails aren't so sharp on there anymore. I knocked off the high spots. Now let's see how it sounds like in here. Still kind of gritty. Hear those marks, the noise? It's like the lines on a record. You hear it coming out. That's all this roughness in here. Pretty rough. And it might be in here too, I'm not sure. We have clearance. You hear the roughness in it. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and hone this some more. Still fairly rough. It's a really fine hone, so it doesn't take much metal off. Now you could use sandpaper to make it smoother, but it won't make it straight, but it'll make it smoother. That's better than nothing. Just don't get too coarse on it, that's all. Okay, crank this thing up some more. Alright, get more aggressive with it. Now, see how those lines are going away now? A lot smoother. I'm making that noise. That must be the bushings. I mean, yeah. It's not the shaft anymore, but we are getting looser though. Get a clearance in it. Alright, so I'm going to stop honing on it. I got the shaft pretty darn smooth, so the bushings now they must be bored. They're getting linear. It's like boring these lines like this. If you reamed it, you'd have chatter marks going lengthwise, not circular. This noise here is a circular noise. So anyway, I think it's good enough like it is. Go ahead and clean this up. We'll be back.